Hi guys, PD here, welcome to the channel, welcome to another new video. This is Grounded 2, playing it in VR with a mod called UEVR. It works fantastically, straight out of the box, no profile. I just run the game, I run UEVR, injected the game, and it just works perfectly for me. These modern games can be quite demanding. I'm playing the game on a 5080 PC, and in some areas I did have to turn my graphics down to medium. I was not able to play the full game at the highest settings on my 5080 in VR. So just bear that in mind. Performance in games in VR with UEVR will always be based around your PC stats. You're going to have to play around with the options in the games to get these games to run ideally for your system. This is a survival game, very similar to the original game. In this game you're shrunk down to the size of an ant and you have to survive in the world. You're going to have to traverse this giant world. You're going to be attacked by giant insects. I know this game is supposed to be portraying a sense of scale. Even in the flat screen game, it might look impressive when you're shrunk down. It does not compare to this game in a VR headset. Playing this game in VR, being shrunk down, is a totally different level. You get that sense of scope and scale that you don't normally get in a flat game. You have to remember, I'm in this game world for real. This is a 3D game engine, and I am actually inside that 3D game engine. So if I look around me, I've got the whole world around me. When these developers make these games, they make the games in their minds, they make sketches, drawings, and they have to build the 3D world in the 3D engine. So basically with UEVR, I'm actually inside their head, for real, playing the game the way they envisioned it in their minds. These developers are really missing out by not experiencing their games the way they made them, and that is only possible in a VR headset. This video is proof that this game works perfectly in VR. If these developers wanted to add a VR mode, it'd be really easy to do. I think I covered the original game when it first came out, but I'm not sure if I played it with UEVR. I might have played the game with Vortex or Reshade, and with those two programs there would be no profiles for hand controls. I don't know if there's a new profile for the original game that uses hand controls. If there is, then there's probably going to be a profile for this game at some stage, very similar, 6-DoF, room scale and full motion control support. This version of the game I played, no profile, so I played the game with the gamepad. I was using my head to look up and down and look around the world, and I had to use the buttons on the gamepad to interact with the world. Not all UEVR games and profiles are like this. Check out my Robocop videos. In my Robocop videos I've got full 6-DoF, I've got room scale, I can pick up, aim and shoot my weapons with my motion controllers just like a natural VR game. Now games like this, Grounded 2, are very new games, so you do have to give the community a bit of time to make those profiles. I tend to jump on these games when they are fresh on Steam, and 9 times out of 10 there's no profile. I just jump in, inject UEVR, and if it works then you're going to see this type of video. And like I said, these games are still new, still being optimised, they still might be in early access. So everyone's mileage is going to differ depending on the progress of the game and depending on your PC stats. The better your PC, the better your card, the better experience, the better performance you're going to get. And that brings me on to my next subject. There is a VR content creator, he's been calling me out. Basically I showed you a game working with UEVR, I recorded it and everything. It ran perfectly for me on high settings, I had no issues. You can see my video, super smooth, no stuttering, no frame drops, nothing like that. He did not have the same experience I had, so he's calling me out for being a liar. He said I was making these videos just for the views, which is a load of bullshit. I'm passionate about VR. I want everybody to play VR. I want everybody to buy a VR headset, play VR games and play flat games in VR with UEVR. That's my only goal, that's my only mission. I can't help my subscriber count, so it sounds like you didn't have a very good experience and there might be a bit of jealousy there as well. I've had to block this person both on YouTube, I've unsubscribed from his channel, I've also blocked them from Discord. From the public, as a VR YouTube content creator, you do expect this type of outcry from people. They're not happy, they're going to rant and vent. I do not expect it from VR content creators. We're trying to get as many people into VR as possible. We're trying to promote VR, so we're all in the same boat. Calling out other VR content creators in my books is a no-no. I will not stand for it. I've even reported them to YouTube because of their defamatory comments on their video and in their comment section. I've even gone as far as reporting them to YouTube to see about having the video taken down, because everything they've said about me is untrue. You'll even see in the comments of my videos that people with graphics cards and PCs lower than mine, they can still play these games, no problems at all. As far as I know, this VR YouTuber has got a decent graphics card, but it sounds like there's something else wrong with his PC. Anyway, enough of me ranting. Enjoy the rest of the video. Like I said, this game in VR is fantastic. I loved it. I did not want to stop playing. I did have a few issues towards the end of the video. I'm not sure what happened. My PC might have been trying to update Windows, but when it started to get a bit dark in the game, some of the graphics started to flicker for me. I had to change the UVR render engine and then change it back and then quit the game, reboot the game for the game to be back to normal again. Also, it did something to mess with my menus. If anybody can tell me in the UVR community what happened, when I first started playing the game, my menu, I could move my menu around with my right thumbstick. When I had the texture issues and I had to change the render engine, reboot the game, my menus were static in the corners of my screen and I could not read the menus. I'm not that technically minded to know what happened there, but I still managed to plod on with the game and I still had a good time playing the game. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for watching. There's no commentary, it was late at night and all my family was in bed. Please leave a like and subscribe. Be sure to my little bell. I'll see you in the next one.
Temporary amnesia is part of the shrinking process, of course. Is that a recording of the ceremony? Dr. Tully is... Oh my. I remember. Dr. Tully ran off with Burgle's head. That was my call to adventure. I have to find them and save Burgle. Unsettling. Ominent has been hard at work in the park. I should have known they were up to something besides renovations. But what?
Gabby 2K. Step up to the machine. The Scabby 2K is our best invention yet. Please resume the procedure. Please keep your arm still as the Scabby 2K's microneedles connect to your blood vessels. I'm Sloan Beaumont, your new boss. I'm so glad to welcome you to the Ominent Park training program. Located here in scenic and dangerous Brook Hollow Park. You are now tiny but well equipped. Congratulations!
I never imagined I would get another scabby 2 years later. After what it took to peel off the old one.
We're doing cutting-edge research, not just in Brook Hollow Park, but underneath it. The park project takes a use every part of the buffalo approach to the park. When you think of a city park, you think of children playing, a family picnic. But at your new size, the park is actually very dangerous. Be careful. Take inspiration from our Employees of the Month. We honor their memory by working hard to make the world less awful. Your Scabby 2K detected a resource analyzer. You'll find one of these at every ranger outpost in the park. Inside the training dome, you'll learn a crucial survival skill: crafting.
My crafting skills were more than proficient in Dr. Tully's yard. I nearly forgot how sturdy grass is at this scale, and how comparatively crushable I am.
Science! Science!
You will need a weapon for the next part of the training. You may use it against hostile creatures, but never against your fellow employees. Good. You are now legally armed and potentially dangerous.
I'm not sure any of this is legal.
When you're ready, press the button to receive an opponent. Your combat skills will be evaluated by a panel of experts.
But what criteria are we being evaluated on?
Survived. Good. Your performance was rated out of 10. Stay calm. An error was detected in the training module. Now calling a network technician.
I don't think there are any personnel left. I hear a telephone ringing?
This evacuation sucks. The executives got embiggened while the rest of us schlubs have to run for our lives. If they hadn't botched the taming program, we could at least ride away on a bug. If I survive this, I'm changing careers. I'll teach preschool or something.
Bad news, I have sustained damage, please! Hi! Burgle! Please fix Burgle! Friendly face cannot abandon Burgle!
Hey! You don't get a phone call?
She's crazy! Traumatic experience for Burgle! I'll need to assist in getting you out of this mess. You go, please.
Who was that? It sounded like a hostage situation. Is someone working with Dr. Tully? Who is she? Oh, this goes deeper than I thought.
Now you're park worthy. Time to step out into the wild. To complete the training, get your Omni tool at the Ranger Outpost.
Omni tool? An all tool? Intriguing concept. Greetings, Weevil. I hope the jokes about your nose don't make you self-conscious. I'm sure evolution had its reasons. I sense a grub is beneath the surface of the Earth. I wonder if they have vision being underground so much. take on the Swiss Army knife. An incoming transmission on a communication array? Cool beans. I'll need to find a way to access it, however. There must be another entrance.
Science!
With the Omni tool in hand, I can craft armor for my adventures.
Science!
It's clean, but I worry about my mineral intake. A lifeless body. Oh, it makes me uneasy. Although, it is the fate of all living things.
Science!
This should protect my internal organs, somewhat. The sun is leaning westward. Best course of action is constructing a place to sleep. This one's for you, Prometheus. The lawn mites want to fight me for some reason. Aggressive behavior for such a small creature.
Science!
Science you can touch.
Oh my God, you're alive. Oh, yes. Oh, I was so worried. Not killing teammate. How are you feeling? Are you injured? I am so relieved. Well, this situation is a little more complex. Listen, I've been actually meaning to apologize in person. You tell me. Since you disappeared at the same time as Dr. Tully, we've just been massacred by an army of insects under the control of some... The evacuation was not perfect. So you've met her. Please be very careful. What? No, that can't be right. I'm sorry to ask, but we could really use some help locating her. Absolutely. Of course. I'll unlock the ranger station terminal next to you. You could call me anytime you need my help.
Whichever prominent employee designed this terminal did a decent job. A lot of potential here.
Science!
turn to admire the locked door. Very locked indeed. Should protect my internal organs somewhat. Too bad the ceremony was interrupted by an explosion. I would have liked to hear the rest of the program. A worker ant! When they're older, they become foragers. No, that's the employee Ms. Beaumont was looking for. Better check if they have any personal belongings we can recover.
Listen, I am dead tired. I'm dead tired of credit being taken for my work. All these backstabbers in the taming program. It's like they don't even care if we succeed in riding insects. They're hiding the eggs so they could steal my hatchery design. Oh, I know it. Well, I can hide my work too. Nobody would think to look here.
Why, hello. Pleased to see you again, Ladybug.
Had a glimpse of you, and then you was gone. I searched for you everywhere. Where'd I go wrong? Chasing shadows in the neon light, flickers of hope in the darkest night. Echoes linger in this empty space. Where did you disappear in the digital haze? Lost in the rhythm, but still feel the voice. You were my signal, now I'm just noise. Scrolling through the pages of memories untold. In a world of pixels, your warmth turns cold, chasing after whispers through the wires and screens.